Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the first official episode of Jumping to Conclusions, the podcast. I am your host, the wonderful Rachel, of course. And as you can see, the name of the podcast is different. I'll talk a little bit about that real quick. So I decided to start the podcast back in June, but was dealing with some issues with my mental health, so I was not able to focus on it like I really wanted to do. So I just decided to kind of put it on the back burner. And then in last month in July, like towards the end, I was like, okay, this is something I want to do again. So I decided to go with Life with Rachel, because I was kind of gonna like I was kind of on like the YouTube channel wave. So I was like, I think I want to start a YouTube channel. So like that's kind of the path that I was kind of going down. So yeah, but I just was like, I'm just gonna stick back to the original name because I felt like Dump It to Conclusions was a little more fitting for me than Life with Rachel. So, like, that's pretty much it. Like, don't think too much into it. Like, the shit's changed and this is what it is now. So, yeah. And if you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and follow, like, and share the pod. Um, I promise you won't regret it. I'm sorry I say a lot. I think I mentioned that in the trailer, and if I didn't, I'm saying it now. I say a lot, and sometimes I tend to stutter because my brain moves faster than my mouth, so or my mouth moves faster than my brain, whatever the fuck. So just bear with me. But yeah, if you're new here, like, comment, follow, share. You won't regret it. I'm funny as fuck. I don't need nobody to tell me I'm funny, even though everybody do, but I know I'm funny as fuck. So I know you won't regret it. And just if you didn't listen to my trailer episode, go ahead and check it out. It's about 5 minutes long. And I'm just basically introducing myself and the podcast, and just kind of telling you about myself. But like I said in my trailer episode, everything is going to remain the same. I'll still be here talking shit, venting to y'all, telling stories, giving advice, trying to receive advice from y'all, talking about mental health, sex, you know me. Like, I love sex. I love everything about sex. Like, I feel like sex is like the natural way of life. Like, we wouldn't be here if our parents weren't fucking. So, you know, blessing for that. I'll be talking about friendships, relationships, just like a little bit of everything, like I said before in my trailer episode. And also, like I said before, I am open to talking about things that you guys might want me to talk about. So, like, certain story times or certain topics, if you know me already and if there's just certain things that you want to fucking know, ask me, or whatever. And if I'm comfortable, and then I'll fucking do it. But if not, I will let you guys know. If I feel like it's too personal or too much to talk about, then I will let you guys know. So yeah, honestly, I really wanted to start a podcast because I love to talk shit. Like, I feel like I'm always talking shit, and I feel like I really wanted to put it to good use. So I was like, why not start a podcast? I did want to start a YouTube channel, but I felt like a lot of people are starting YouTube channels, which is nothing wrong with it. Like, I want everybody to get their bread. Like, I want everybody to win. Man, nobody gotta steal it from nobody. But I just felt like YouTube wasn't right for me because, well, I don't know. I still kind of do have that passion to make like a vlog channel and just be a vlogger, but at the same time, I like to talk shit so much. So I was like, I felt like the podcast would be more suiting for me because I'm actually able to sit and be myself without being so fake and having a camera set up. Even though I'm not saying that they fake, but I feel like a lot of that shit do be fake, like the little pranks and shit. So I was like, I don't really want to go for all that. Like, I want my shit to be as authentic as fucking possible. Like, I really want this shit to feel like we are on the fucking phone. Like, I want this shit to feel like a conversation with your homegirl. Like, that's it. So, um, yeah, like, I don't really want to put too much into it. And also, I'm a little camera shy, which is why I haven't gone with just outright starting a video podcast because I'm like, okay, I'm not comfortable with the camera just yet. So I'm like, I'll wait till I could warm myself up to that. And, when I'm more comfortable, then, maybe I'll do the video podcast. But I really do want to do the video podcast. But like I said, I just have to get more comfortable with the camera. So, when we get there, we'll get there. But I also just want to say, I think I mentioned in my trailer episode that I was dealing with like a little bit of a cold, so my voice probably sounded a little funny. And today I am still kind of dealing with it like a little bit. And the more I talk, like the worse my voice gets. But I wanted to get this episode out. So bear with me. I will try to drink as much as I can. So if it's quiet for a second, I'm taking a break doing that, or I will be excusing myself, clearing my throat. So just listen for that. And yeah. So we'll jump right into the episode. Enough about me. Well, not enough about me because this whole fucking episode is about me. But as y'all see from the title, I'm talking about like me losing my virginity. Now, I feel like I feel like losing your virginity is like a monumental moment for everybody. And also, that's my fan in the background. I don't even know if my mic is picking it up, but it's in the background. So, but anyway, I feel like losing your virginity is a monumental moment for everybody. Like, I feel like that's just something like you'll never forget. Like, never forget. So, I lost my virginity. I was 18 years old. And I do remember the guy. I remember how he looked. Remember his name. All of that. There's just some things that I don't remember, and I'm like, fuck it, y'all judge me for that. I don't give a fuck because I could bet 9 times out of 10 your mama don't remember where she met your daddy, or your daddy don't remember where he met your mama. So I don't give a fuck. Judge your mama. But anyway, I don't remember where I met him, but I know that me and him we have been talking. Like all I can say is like I know me and him didn't just like meet up and fuck. Like because obviously I was a virgin, so I don't even know where I don't remember where we met. Like I said before, so anyway, I don't remember. I don't remember if it was Instagram. I don't remember if it was Snapchat. Like I was going to school at the time. Also, I was going to El Camino, so um, like I don't know if I met him there. I don't remember. So it could have been on the bus too, because I was taking the Crenshaw bus to El Camino, and I remember I had to take the Crenshaw bus to his house, which I'll get to later in the story. But um, so yeah, I don't remember where I met the nigga, but I remember like I was talking to him, and we was talking for a little while before we had sex. Like I said, like I didn't just meet him and fuck him. Like I ain't that nasty. So even though I have done it, like we'll get to my little story time. 'Cause when I tell y'all, like I'll be having a time, and I got stories to tell. But anyway, so we're talking for a little while, and at this point, like I already know that I want to have sex. So like I'm a virgin. I'm eager. Like I just want to fuck. So like he was really just fine. So I'm like, okay, I am going to lose my virginity to him. Like I'm like, he is the one. Like I think I'm ready. So, but before I even think I'm ready, like I ask questions about it. So I'm curious to know like, is there a smell? Like, does it hurt? Like I'm asking all kind of questions because I'm curious to know, like, and I want to have sex with this guy. So I'm asking anybody I can ask, like anybody that's not immediate family. Like, so I'm asking friends at the time. I'm looking on social media, like I'm googling shit. So I'm just trying to figure it out before I actually do it. And I was really nervous as fuck too because if y'all know my mama, like bless her heart, but she knows as fuck. So I'm like, okay, these are things I need to know because I'm like, my mom is nosy. Like, she's gonna know. Like, she gonna smell it. She gonna know. So I need to know. So I'm asking questions, trying to figure it out, and I'm like, okay, fuck it. Like, you don't know if you don't try. So I'm like, I'm gonna just do it. So fast forward, me and him are talking. I don't even remember how long we talked, but we talked for a little while, and then I ended up inviting him over. Now I really don't even know how I was able to get him over because wow, y'all ain't nothing in my cup. But I don't know how I was able to get him over because if y'all know, like my mama is strict as fuck. So I guess at some point in time, at that time, like I was able to have company, so I did. But anyway, uh, so I ended up inviting him over, and my mom left. That's all I remember. Like, mama left. I don't remember where she went. I don't know where she went. Like, I don't know, but I know she left. So, bitch, like, I took the opportunity to, you know, to handle my shit, to get my shit done. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This let me know that I was a fucking freak. Cause I'm like, me sneaking in front of my, not in front of my mom, but like me sneaking behind my mama back, like me. Cause if y'all know, like I'm like the saint, like I'm good. I'm the snitch. So it's like for me, that's how I had to know, like the bitch was, I was dick thirsty. Cause if I'm doing all that, like I was being thirsty. So she left wherever she went. I don't know at the time, but didn't give a fuck. So I'm like, okay. Soon as she left, y'all, like, I don't know. I don't know who was there. Like, oh, but let me go back. So she said I can't have company. So when she said I could have company, I let him know. He said he gonna come over. So I cleaned up my room, which my room is never really dirty. Like if y'all know me, like my shit is always clean. So I tried to like just make it neat, make up the bed. I had candles lit. Like I think y'all it had to be like 3 p.m. Like ain't no way I was having company after dark. Like, but I know it wasn't early. Like it was in the middle of the day. So I'm gonna say like 3 o'clock. So um oh excuse me. So it was like 3 o'clock. Bitch, I had candles. I didn't give a fuck. Like so, I wanted to set the mood because I wanted some dick. So and I swear to God, like everything about this story is true. Like I have no reason to lie. I'm too grown. And if I can ever find a nigga like to vouch, like y'all. But anyway, so I had the move set, blah blah, and then he's over, and then my mom leave. Like I said, she goes somewhere I don't know, don't care at the time. So as soon as she leave, like I try to wait like a few minutes because I just seen too many shows, too many movies where the parents leave and like come right back because they forgot something. So I'm like, I don't have time. So I like waited till I knew she was like gone for at least 5 minutes, but not too long because like I said, I didn't know where she was going and I didn't want to get caught. So um anyway, like literally, so I closed the door, like my bedroom door, because obviously I had to have it open while she was there. And I don't know if I was home alone or not. Like I don't know. I don't really remember. Like all I remember was like in the moment. So I closed the door and I remember me and him like standing up right by the door because I'm like, he wanted to lay down and I'm like, I'm not laying down. I'm not doing nothing. Like I'm not riding a dick. Like I'm not doing nothing to where I have to jump off you. Like, no, I need to be able to pull my pants back up. So, bitch, they wasn't even coming off my ankles. So I'm like, I'm scared. So I'm not doing all that. So we're like by the door or whatever. And like, it was so quick. Like, and I remember it hurting so bad, y'all. Like, this nigga has had the biggest dick that I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, I mean, in person. Like, that shit was fucking huge. And let alone to lose virginity too was not something I recommend. Like, that shit was huge as fuck. But so anyway, that shit hurt. It was uncomfortable. I didn't like it. And I don't know if I stopped because of that or because she came back or if he finished. Like, honestly, I can't tell y'all, but I don't know. I know it was quick. So as soon as it was done, like, he ended up leaving. And when he left, like, no, honestly, I want to say I made him stop when he finished because my mom hadn't made it back yet because I was able to clean up and run a bath and sit in the tub before she got back. So she hadn't been back yet. So either he finished or that shit was hurting. So um I made him stop or I don't know, whatever. I made him stop or he stopped or whatever the fuck. So I take a shower, I clean up, and I remember my mama coming back in and like y'all, my heart was beating so fast. I was scared as fuck because I'm like, does it have a smell? Like, I know I didn't smell like nothing, but I was still curious as to like, I didn't fucking know. Like I'm young and dumb, so I'm not knowing shit. So I'm in a tub, and when she gets home, I'm fucking panicking. So But she didn't say nothing. So I'm like, okay, whatever, like, cool, got away with it. Um, so anyway, me and him, like, time went by, me and him still talking. And maybe like a week or two go by, and he invites me over to his house. So I'm like, cool, because that shit was like nerve wracking as fuck, like being at my house. Like, my house ain't the place to be. So he invites me over, um, and oh, so before he invites me over, I'm sorry, I blank out a lot because I'm trying to think about it so I can get all the pieces correct, and I just want to make sure that everything is right, and I want to make sure that I'm telling the story right. So just bear with me with my blank spaces. But um, anyway, when he invited me over, he let me know that he had somebody, brother, cousin, somebody from my sister. So me and my sister went over there on like a little 2-man mission. And if I was 18, she had to be 19. So we was both young as fuck. So we took the bus over there. We took the I don't want to put too much of our business out there, but I want to say we took, just know it was on the Crenshaw bus. So we took the Crenshaw bus down there, and which is a 210, and we took the Crenshaw bus down there, got off, whatever. I ain't even gonna put too much about where he lives, so just off Crenshaw. So we got off, and I want to say he met us at the bus stop. I don't really remember. And we walked to his house, and so me and him split up with, like, they go their way and me and him go one way. So I don't want to name him because, like, I don't want to put nobody out there. Like, I let y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm never gonna name nobody outright because, like, I don't want to do that. So, but anyway, so I'm gonna just name him W. So me and W are on one side of the house, and my sister and whoever the fuck is on the other side of the house, and we're chilling. And I remember us watching the Proud Family movie, and I don't know why, but we was watching it. But and I'm a sucker for Disney movies. Like, I love Disney Channel, so maybe that's why. But that nigga had the DVD. So anyway, um, we're chilling, watching the movie, and of course we fuck again, and it still hurts, like, still uncomfortable, like, so I'm like, ugh, like, like, I'm really, like, really over it. So anyway, we're just chilling, and some time go by, and y'all, tell me why this nigga's like, let's go get some snacks. So I'm like, okay, boom. So I'm down for it. So, and that's my chair, y'all. Bear with me. My chair old as fuck. Anyway, so he want to go get some snacks. So I'm like, okay, I'm down. Like, he stayed right by the 99 cent store. So I'm like, okay, like, I got a little change. So I'm down to get a couple things. So I'm like, okay, let's go. So he goes to get his cousin and whoever, his cousin, his brother, and my sister. And we go to the store. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I don't know what the fuck going on. And we go to the store, and so we're walking to 99, and y'all, tell me why this nigga started stealing after that. Like, sum it up. Like, I'm about to cut the bullshit. Like, this nigga started stealing at the 99 cent store. Y'all, the 99 cent store. And I'm not knocking, like, shaming nobody's game. Like, everybody got to eat, but the 99 cent store, like, I just feel like you're just too bad. Like, you're too damn bad. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, there is too much money out here for people to not be stealing from the fucking 99. The 99 cent store is crazy. It's fuck. Like, so, and it's not even like he stole like an item or just like popped the soda open. This nigga had a bag full and just tossed the shit in there. And it's like, do y'all know, like, petty theft? Like, motherfuckers, like, petty theft is, y'all. So I'm like, I'm irritated. Like, that was strike one for me. Actually, I missed strike one, but I'm gonna tell y'all that was strike one for me. So, because I'm irritated, y'all. So at the time, I'm going to college. Like I said, I was going to El Camino. So, yeah, I was going to El Camino. So I don't know, like, I'm like, nigga, I don't want to get caught. Like, I'm like, you risking my freedom. Like, like, nigga, I don't know you like that. So at this point, I'm irritated. So I'm like, all right. So we get back to the house, and Y'all, before we can even get back, I kid you not, I swear to God, like, ask my sister, ask the nigga, like, me or my sister had to use the bathroom, y'all. Why on the way back instead of me waiting? Because I don't remember who it was. I don't remember if it was me or if it was my sister. But y'all, I know one of us had to use the bathroom, and we had to stop at the fucking laundromat and use the bathroom. Like, I kid y'all not, like the fucking laundromat to use the bathroom. Like, this nigga did not let us go in the house to use the bathroom. Like, we had to use the bathroom at the fucking laundromat. So I'm irritated. Like, that's fucking strike two for me. I'm like, okay, at this point, like, I'm out. Like, I'm not doing it no more. So when this nigga started stealing all the sodas, I'm like, okay, like, I can't do it. Like, I'm like, okay. I forgot to even tell you, like, before we get to Nana's sister, like, when I first get into the nigga house, like, well, the house is nice, so that's the thing. Like, and I love black owned homes. Like, you could tell the house was owned. Like, it was nice. So anyway, house was nice, house was clean. As soon as you get into his fucking room, it's like literally World War fucking 3. Like, it's a fucking war zone in there. Like, it's dirty as fuck. It's holes in the walls. Like, you know, y'all probably gonna call me trifling for still hanging and standing around, but yeah, I was young and turned. Like, spare me. So, um, his room was fucked up, holes in the walls, and when I asked him about it, like, he was very upfront and literally was like, he punched the holes in the walls, and he can he continues to do it when he gets upset. So I'm like, okay, like, this nigga's crazy, but like, literally at the time, I'm young and dumb, like I keep saying. So it went in one ear, not the other. Like, I didn't really care like I should have, and I didn't, I'm young and turned, so fucking spare me, like. So anyway, that was Shark 1. Shark 2 was fucking stealing. Then here, Shark 3. Shark 3 came right after the fucking steal. So we make it out the fucking store. Thank God. And me or my sister have to use the bathroom. So I don't really remember if it was her who had to pee, if it was me who had to pee. Don't remember. But so instead of like, cause we were able to hold it. Like, it wasn't like that fucking bad. So, but instead of him like, yo, y'all can use it at the house, this nigga is like, y'all gotta use the restroom while we out. And I'm like, huh? Like, excuse the fuck out of me. Like, use the bathroom while we're out. Like, we can't go to your house. Like, we can't use the bathroom at your house. Like, do you not have a restroom? So I'm irritated. That's strike three for me. And I'm like, okay, I'm done. Like, so me and my sister, like, we're in the bathroom together. Like I said, I don't remember which one of us was using the restroom, but I'm like, we both get to the agreement, like, okay, when we get back, like, we fucking leaving. Like, this is fucking absurd. Like, this is not, we're fucking leaving. So we get back to the house, we get our shit, and we leave. And I remember them walking us to the bus stop. So I think we left pretty late, like 10 or 11 o'clock. Like, we was young and turned. So I'm actually surprised when mom let us off the leash like that, now that I think about it. But she did. So we was out fucking and sucking, doing what we do. And we ended up leaving or whatever. And so that was the last time I saw that man. Like, I have not seen him to this day. Let me see, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 8 years later, 8 years later, like, have not seen or heard from that man. Like, I don't know shit. Like, I don't know. But I did hear from him a little after that. So, and then his crazy ass cousin. So we make it home or whatever. And then, like, I didn't hear from him for like 2 weeks. And then I don't know where he's like texting me, and this is a trigger warning for everybody. Like, I'm sorry, like, you know what I mean, to fuck y'all up, but he was texting me and saying like that he was suicidal and that he wanted to hurt himself, and he was down bad. So, and I'm like freaking out because I'm not knowing what to do. Like, I don't know if you know I don't know if he's trying to make me feel bad. I don't know, like, if he's serious because, mind you, he did have those holes in the wall. So I'm like, you know, is he, like, I'm really, like, trying to spare him and give him the benefit of the doubt because I'm like, I don't know. And I don't want to, like, just blow him off. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I'm asking, people around me and trying to get advice. And basically everybody around me is just like, like, leave that alone. Like, you too young to be dealing with that. Like, he's trying to make you feel bad. So, and at the time, like, I'm 18, I'm gullible. Like, I'm still gullible, but I'm gullible as fuck at 18. So, anybody can tell me anything. So, I'm like, without even thinking twice about it, without even trying to have compassion and be there for a human being who was clearly like struggling, but at the same time, y'all, like, I feel like that's something that he did, on purpose. Like, I'm not trying to make this a sad story, but I am trying to acknowledge that mental health does matter. But we do gotta like acknowledge too that niggas and females do that to get attention. And it's really sad that shit does happen, but it does fucking happen. But like I said, I have not heard from that man since. And that was before I turned 19, because when I turned 19 was when I met my crazy ass baby daddy. So I think yeah, I remember my baby daddy at, nah, you know what, y'all, honestly, I might have fucked him when I was 17, because I graduated high school at 17. So I honestly might have fucked him when I was still 17, now that I think about it, because I had plenty of dick by the time I got to my baby daddy. Like, I had so much dick by the time I reached my baby daddy. Like, I was dicked out. So um yeah, it had to be 17. So I do take that back. I was 17 years old at the time. Sorry, mom, I wasn't 18 yet. But I was graduated from high school, so at least there's that. But so yeah, that makes it even longer. Even that means 8, 9 years. So it's been forever. And I hope W is okay. Like, I hope he's out there somewhere thriving and just taking care of himself and just, doing better, because he was pretty fucked up. But yeah, that was the last time I heard from him. And then as far as a cousin, um, so one random fucking night, like, my sister hadn't heard from him either, and just literally one random fucking night, this nigga is knocking at her fucking window, her bedroom window, with a fucking box of fucking pizza with a backpack on, like, looking like a fucking psychopath. Like, that shit was scary as fuck. And I don't even remember if she let him in. She might have, with her fucking crazy ass, but that was the last time that I have seen or ever heard from either of them. And like, that shit was really crazy. Like, and really, when I think about it, I really hope that he's doing well, because that was a lot. Like, that was a lot. And if it was a lot for me to endure, like, I know that was way, way, way more for him to endure. Like, that shit was fucking crazy. So, like I said, I really just hope he's doing well. And I hope he's like mentally stable now. You know, and I really just do wish the best for him. I know that experience for the both of us was fucking crazy. So I do wish him well. Like, I don't, I'm not here to make fun of anybody, even though like that shit was crazy as fuck. And outside of him, it like really it was the last situation that made me like leave him, because like I said, I was young and I'm not knowing how to handle situations like that. So with him telling me he was gonna hurt himself and all that, that shit really like scared the shit out of me. So, and like I said, y'all could blame me, y'all can talk about me however y'all want to portray me. But like I said, at the time I was young as fuck. So, there was like, only so much I knew I knew what to say and like how to say. So, you know, if I had the opportunity now, I would apologize and tell him that I wish I was able to handle it better, or at least get him help instead of just kind of blocking him, which I'm sure I did, or ignoring him. I wish I would have got him help. But yeah, so this wasn't to make y'all sad as shit. I'm sure that man is fine. Like I said, I think that was something that he did to guilt trip me. I'm sure that man is fine. But anyway, this episode was just to give y'all a little background of me and like when and how I lost my virginity, and like the crazy little relationship I dealt with afterwards. And so yeah, I will kind of be talking about sex a lot, like in my podcast. This won't be a sex podcast, but like I won't be afraid to talk about it. Um, I want to talk about all kind of shit, like, but I won't only talk about sex. I will be on here venting, talking shit, like just I don't talk about a lot of shit. I just want y'all to know, like, don't be mind blown when you hear me say dick or sucking dick or big dick or long dick or fat dick, like, because it will come out my mouth. So mom, maybe you want to fast forward these episodes or not listen to these episodes, because I'm gonna be me. You know who I am. But anyway, I try not to make the episodes too long. I think they're gonna be about 30 to 45 minutes long, depending on if I have guests on or not. So um yeah, I really didn't want to do too much. So I want to go ahead and wrap up this episode. Like I said in the beginning, I have so many more storytime episodes and things that I can tell y'all and advice I could give to y'all when it comes to certain things. And all my stories are absolutely true, like all down to my memorization. I don't fucking add tens on shit. I don't lie about shit. Everything is true. Like, I have no reason to lie. Like, this it happens. So just want to let y'all know that. And I might have a good story time next for y'all. The time I talked to a set of twins, which is not cute, y'all. Like, I ain't even bragging, but y'all, like, y'all just had to hear about that. Like, the way it happened was fucking crazy. So if y'all want to hear about that, let me know. And then I also have oh my god, y'all, the time I got catfish. Like, even though I'm not trying to make this a story time podcast, but like, my story times be juicy, so just let me know. I honestly don't know where my next episode will go. It just kind of depends on how I'm feeling that week. So, like, just kind of stay tuned and see what I'll put out there. So, and like I said, I'm always open to new shit that y'all want me to talk about. And I appreciate your support as always. Please like, comment, and share this episode. It will be out this Sunday, the 12th, and I will have my next episode out on the 18th. I will try to keep up with every Sundays and just keep you guys up to date and just keep my pod up to date. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and stay tuned, and I will see you guys next week.